All right, we're going to go through the plotting points worksheet here. And when we plot points, we always just want to remember that we go in the X direction first and then the Y. So we go left to right and then we go up and down. All right, start at your origin, 0, 0, and then you can move. So for 2, -6, you should have went 2 spaces to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -6. There's number 1. Okay, I'll even put a little 1 next to it. For -4, 3, we should have went -4 to the 4 to the left, 3 up, and there's that point. We'll put a little 2 next to that. Okay. 0, 6 means we don't go anywhere X, Y. We go 6 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the one that people will mess up more than anything. What do I do with the 0? So 0 means I don't go anywhere right or left. I just go up 6. -8, -3, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -8, and -3. All right. -2, 0 means I go 2 to the left, and then 0 means I do not go up or down. I just stay right there. Okay. And then 6, 3 1/2, I go 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 1/2 means I go 1, 2, 3, and then halfway between 3 and 4, I go right about there. So that'll be number 6 there. Okay. So that is that one. For this one here, we're trying to get the points off of this here for the points A, B, C, D, and E. So A is over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up 2. So I would put 8, 2 for that one. For B, it is left 1, 2, 3, and up 1, 2, 3. So left means it was negative, and then up 3, positive 3. For C, we didn't go anywhere right or left, so it'd be 0 for the X, and then we went down 1, 2, 3, so -3 for that. For the D, we went over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down 1, 2. And then for the E, we went left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -6, and down 1. All right. So those are our points there, A through E. Then next problem here wants us to state what quadrant we would be in based on these things. So the quadrants again start in the upper right hand corner. That's quadrant 1, and then you kind of make a C pattern. So from here it's quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Okay. If you used 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of Roman numerals, that's fine. All right, but that's typically what they'll use in like a textbook and stuff. So X coordinate is -3, Y coordinate is -10. If we went -3 and -10, we'd be right in the middle of quadrant 3. The X coordinate is less than 0, so it's something negative, and the Y coordinate is greater than 0. So negative X coordinate means we went to the left, and a positive Y coordinate means we went up. So we would be in the middle of quadrant 2. And then it says if you multiply X and Y coordinate together, you get a negative number. So that means that either X is negative and Y is positive, or X is positive and Y is negative. One of those has to be positive, one has to be negative. All right? So if X is negative and Y is positive, it means we went to the left and up. That's quadrant 2. Or if X is positive and Y is negative, then we're in quadrant 4. So you should have said 2 or 4 for that one. All right, then we get this last one. It wants us to take the data off this table and put it onto a graph here. So we're going to put days on our x-axis. All right, and you can see that our days goes up to 10. Now I have quite a bit of space here, so I'm actually going to count every other one here. So I'm going to put days on this. You don't have to do this, but I think you want it to look nice. You want it to be easy to see and understand. So I'm going to go every other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that spreads it out quite a bit. Okay. Then along the side, we've got a decision to make because we want to get up to like 925. So one thing you can do is you can see that we don't need like all of the space from 650 or below. We don't really need to show that. If you made it, basically we'd have points up here, and that's okay. But one thing you can do is you can do a little what's called a break in the graph. And maybe you did this before, maybe you haven't, but I'm going to do a little break in the graph just like that and kind of show people that I jumped over some stuff here. And I'm going to start the graph, say, at 500, all right? And then it's up to me how I want to move from there. So I'm going to, say, go by 25s. So 25, this would be 550, this would be 600, 650, 700, 750, 800. I'm really hoping that I made enough space here. 900. Yeah, it looks like I'll be fine. Okay. So that was a decision I made. You don't have to do that, but I think it makes the graph look a little cleaner when you can spread it out. All right. So on day 2, attendance was 800. So day 2, I go up to 800 right there. So that dot represents the first one. On day 3, it was 770. So this right here, 775, it's just a little below that. Okay. On day 5, we're at 925. So day 5, I go up to 925 right here. Okay. On day 8, we were 650. So 650. Kind of trace that over. Make sure it lines up. And on day 10, we were 850. So on day 10, I go up to 850. Make a dot there. Okay, again, that's how my dots look. Your dots will look something similar. Maybe you didn't pick exactly what I did, and that's okay, but it should have something similar to that.